turn number 2. Who's
Heat 2A of the 2014 HAPO Columbia Cup.
Here with the Qatar, the Graham Trucking, the Peters and May, and the Oberto boat, as well as the Lake Ridge Paving, they all come out at the same time.
What a sight down here. All of them are coming away from the dock at the same time. You talk about beautiful color on the beautiful blue Columbia River, the blue bridge in the background. That was awesome. And we've got photographers up here atop the tower. They got some great shots of that one. So we are now inside the 5-minute period. Remember the first part of the start procedure? Well, the first part is to run them all past Tony. How's that, Tony?
That is one of the best sights you could ever wake up to on a Sunday morning, that's for sure.
That's wow. It is just so gorgeous, and this river has laid down, I guess...
The 21, Lake Ridge Paving, Jamie Nielsen. On the outside of him, the 6 Oberto, Jimmy Shane.
We are inside the minute period. Remember the first part of the start procedure that every boat must do. Come across
the 1, Graham Trucking, J. Michael Kelly.
You do not have to go all the way up to the far west end of the race course. And you can tell that one of the boats is cutting the course here. I think that's Jim Bernard. And he'll come down and check that box right in front of you like that.
That's actually the Spirit of Qatar, Kim Brown, cutting across the infield to the start-finish line at speed. And then the old boy Oberto, or Oberto rather, with Jimmy Shane.
The 11, Peters and May, Tom Thompson.
Jeff down in the pit area is Kelly Stockland. No, never mind. I see what's going on. And now you look at the Graham Trucking cutting the race course here. I think we're going to see more of that as the day goes on.
Countdown continues.
Inside 3 minutes.
Not quite 3 minutes there, Jeff.
Nope.
You got the Oberto coming up on the outside of Kip Brown in the 96. They're going to do a little bit of deck-to-deck, say hi to each other before they really get competitive.
Top end of the course is the Graham Trucking with J. Michael Kelly. Right into
96, Spirit of Qatar, Kip Brown.
Cutting across the infield again. Looks like the Qatar with Kip Brown. Yep. Bottom end of the course, Peters and May with Tom Thompson right by Tony. Tire factory turn number 2.
Just get himself going on here and testing some things out. Did a big wide turn there, coming back into the middle of the course.
Jimmy Shane showing what he would like to do during the race, and that is pass J. Michael Kelly in the Graham Trucking. Now he dives across in front of him into the infield, leaving a little bit of wake for J. Michael to go through.
And that's a legal move. He's got to have 5 boat lengths during the 5-minute period before he can saw somebody off like that. And to do something like that, he would make sure he has a whole lot more than 5. You don't want to be close. So that's a legal move. We're okay.
Jamie Nielsen in the 21 Lake Ridge Paving in lane number 1. Slowly going across the start-finish line now as Jimmy Shane and the Oberto comes across the infield to the start-finish line, Northern Quest Resort Casino start-finish line.
Yeah, now watch Kelly up the backstretch. See if he can cut the race course. Here he comes. To come over because we're inside 2 minutes now to the start. Inside 2 minutes. Down here is going to be Jamie Nielsen sitting in lane 1 right now. Here comes Shane coming down here pretty hard right now. He's going to go past Nielsen. Now keep an eye on J. Michael Kelly. He's going to cut the course, but now he's got just short of a minute and a half to kill. And remember, you cannot drop off of 80 miles an hour, so this is going to be close here again. That was part of the issue yesterday.
Yeah, minute 15 until the start of Heat 2A from Connell Oil. Meanwhile, Kip Brown is coming down the front stretch now. Is he going to dive to the infield? He is. But look at what's happening down there is the Peters and May went through the rooster tail.
He got really close.
That was very close.
Kip Brown went across, and then the Peters and May decided, Tom said he would go back to the front stretch. That was dangerous.
Yeah, Tom started across, and then you're exactly right, started to come back out, and Kip was going to follow him across. But anyway, we got through it clean. Inside 45 seconds going up. Your way, Michael McDonald. Set him up and bring him down for Heat 2A.
Well, in lane number 1, but way ahead of all the other boats, into turn number 3 right now is J. Michael Kelly in the Graham Trucking. Way behind in the 21 is Jamie Nielsen in the Lake Ridge Paving, and then back a ways you have Jimmy Shane in the Oberto. On the outside, looks like Kip Brown has caught the field, and he's going to set up in the outside lane. Right now at the exit pin of turn number 1, it's going to be J. Michael Kelly in the Graham Trucking, and we still have 12 seconds, 10 seconds to the start of Heat 2A from Connell Oil. Lane number 2 will be Lake Ridge Paving. Lane number 3, Oberto. Lane 4 will be Qatar, and on the outside, Tom Thompson. It looked like a legal start to start-finish, but J. Michael Kelly doesn't have any boat speed. Here comes Jimmy Shane in the
Shane on the outside's got the boat speed, although J. Michael Kelly's going to get down here first. He's got lane position in lane 1. Over to Tony. And it is in lane number 1. It'll be Graham Trucking exit pin number 1. And right on the outside, lane number 3 will be the Alberto. It's 1 and 2 right now with Lake Ridge Paving in number 3.
Coming up the back stretch, J. Michael Kelly. He's in lane number 1. He's leading, but within that rooster tail, you can see Jimmy Shane in the Alberto as they reach the top end of the course. Lake Ridge Paving back in 3rd place. Kip Brown in the guitar in 4th place. Up into turn number 3, it's J. Michael Kelly in the Graham Trucking in lane number 1, holding the buoy line at the exit pit of turn number 4 in our 4-corner super speedway. Jimmy Shane on the outside, trying to gain ground as they come across the start-finish line. We'll get your lap speed on J. Michael Kelly. Lap number 1, 151.461. Jimmy Shane in the Alberto, 147.548. Kip Brown is going to take 3rd place coming down the front stretch.
Tony, you got a good look at it. Still got the lead for J. Michael Kelly. Oh, he got a little bit of hair underneath there. Got a little sideways, but he's holding on. And the Alberto picked up some valuable time right there. He's getting a little bit hoppy out there, too. It is 1 and 2. It is Graham Trucking and Alberto going at it with Alberto with a burst of speed.
And how's that race for 3rd place right now, Tony? Lake Ridge Paving.
Paving is up in front, but here comes the guitar. Kip Brown putting his foot in it. He's going to get right deck to deck coming up shortly.
Back to the top end of the course, and it's J. Michael Kelly, but still on the outside, Jimmy Shane within that rooster tail as they come around into turn number 4.
Guys, the 1 has a 1-lap penalty for jumping the gun.
Oh, the 1 was early. So Jimmy Shane may be leading right now, and he's going to try to pass J. Michael Kelly at the start-finish line. The completion of lap number 2. Jimmy Shane coming down the front stretch, but boy, a great ride for J. Michael Kelly on the inside of the Graham Trucking.
They want him there underneath right.
Over to Tony in turn number 2.
And here bouncing around. Both of them in. The Alberto got a little bit sideways there, and he got himself back under control. He's half a rooster tail behind. The Alberto catching up on the 1 boat. And the 2nd place boat coming in, taking the inside position, or rather the 3rd place boat, will be the 21. Lake Ridge Paving.
But Kip Brown with a full head of steam on the outside, actually leading at the exit pit of turn number 2. Go back up to the other end of the course, and Jimmy Shane in the Alberto now leading as they get to turn number 3. Graham Trucking, J. Michael Kelly on the inside. Go up the shorter turn around as they get to the exit pit of turn number 4 onto the front stretch, deck to deck. But again, we're hearing a penalty for J. Michael Kelly and the Graham Trucking. It's going to be Jimmy Shane at the start-finish line with the checkered flag for Connell Oil Heat 2A. And now the race for what is actually 2nd place if we do have the penalty on J. Michael Kelly and the Graham Trucking. A great race. Kip Brown leading at the exit pit of turn number 4. He's bringing it down the front stretch. Lake Ridge Paving in rough water going through part of the wake of Kip Brown. Across the start finish, it will be Kip Brown on the guitar taking 2nd place.
Well, the Alberto and the Graham Trucking were within feet of each other as they came around the corner at this end.
Now what's interesting is they're still going at full speed after 3 laps. So I'm not sure if Jimmy Shane also got a penalty and is staying out on the course, but it looked like Bernard certainly, or J. Michael Kelly rather, certainly may have jumped that just about a second early. But both boats coming around the top end of the course at full throttle. Just another great lap of this 2A heat from Connell Oil, and it's going to be J. Michael Kelly on the inside leading as they come across the start-finish line. Flying the boat high, is he going to hold on? No, Jimmy Shane edges him at the start-finish line.
Well, I don't know what that was all about, but obviously they were told to run an extra lap because you called them across with the checkered flag, and then all of a sudden they were...
Yeah, incredible racing in Heat 2A from